I cross-dressed on Halloween.
You do realize the words trannies and gay are not bad words, right?
Even if I had cross-dressed, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm coming out of the closet.
Are we excited now? What was the big deal about that?
No, I'm proud to be how I am.
I've been one of the most open people when this is, I don't care about your sexual preference, your gender preference. There should be homosexual marriages. I believe that should happen. Oh, I said homosexual marriages. What should I say? Same-sex marriages? All right, excuse me, I'm a little angry. It's 2022, it's time to fucking wake up. Oh my God, Phil's woke. I'm gay. We're totally
Yeah. You can literally bend over and suck a turd out of your own fucking butthole.
I'm fine.
Come on, meaty man. Let's do it. 10 big dicks.
And you're gonna sit here and say, oh, you're dressing up like a woman. Oh, you're dressing up like a cross-dresser. It's like,
Sure, you get up the ass.
because I'm wearing a wig? You're not even insulting me. You're insulting other people. Wow, you want to prove how fucking bigoted and how scumbaggish you are? Why are you saying horrible things like that?
Also, I'm gay. Nothing wrong with that.
It's not a joke for you, because you're like a conservative and you think it's funny to make fun of people who do that kind of stuff. It's not funny at all. What's funny is they're treating it like a negative towards me, when it's definitely not a negative anyway, but I didn't even do it anyway. It's 2022, it's time to fucking wake up. Oh my God, Phil's woke. I'm gay. We're totally
Yeah. You can literally bend over and suck a turd out of your own fucking butthole.
I'm fine.
Come on, meaty man. Let's do it. 10 big dicks.
And you're gonna sit here and say, oh, you're dressing up like a woman. Oh, you're dressing up like a cross-dresser. It's like,
Sure, you get up the ass.
because I'm wearing a wig? And you're not even insulting me. You're insulting other people. By the way, if it were a woman's wig, it still wouldn't fucking matter. People do this constantly. It's acceptable. That's like his signature thing, his flowing locks. You cannot be Ken without his signature blonde hair.
I wish I was Ryu. I think I might just wear this every day. I like this. It looks natural, right? It looks like my real hair. So I'm just going to do this every day from now on. I like it. Okay, now we can just say, we'll never talk about it again. We'll act about like nothing happened, and we'll just continue on with a good game.
One of the things I don't like talking about is medical issues. All right? I have a lot of them. Basically, I was gifted a body that has a lot of shortcomings, okay? I don't like to talk about it. I don't want to tell you about all the doctor visits and all the money that I spend on medical shit. It's not worth it. It's a waste of everyone's time, and it's neither here nor there. It has nothing to do with what I do on my stream. But this is just one of the ongoing things that I've had my whole life that I've had to deal with, okay? Now, so here's what happened over the last year. And my back hurts. It creaks like a hinge. I calm my nerves with a drinking binge, dry skin, cracked, bleeding, and oozing. It's not my fault. Lifestyle. I'm choosing greasy skin, smelly demeanor. Every day I look more like the B-movie creature. I can't say I don't have 2020. Other kids at school said my head is shaved. Funny. I flare up with persistent gout. Never mind the food we ordered out. My ears throb. Constant infections. Acne doesn't help. My bluish complexion. Don't receive physical activity. No exercise. In a state of captivity. I can't sleep. It's a constant affliction. One more pull for my gambling addiction. My throat's sore from post-nasal drip. I get stressed out when I don't dip the tip. Allergies. What the fuck? I went back in time. We're going back in time. Going back in time. Going back in time.
soothing power of Selsun Blue. Don't trust me, don't trust who? Selsun Blue. Don't trust who? Don't trust me, don't trust who? Selsun Blue. Fuck you. Don't trust me, don't trust who? Selsun Blue. All that I can do. Don't trust me, don't trust who? Selsun Blue. Don't trust who? Who fucking knows who to trust at this point? Oh shit, another time warp. Going back in time, back in time, back in time, going back, going back in, going back, going back in time, going back, going back in, going back, going back in time.
I was muted. Here I am. Hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my weekly Bygone era stream. Mostly a back-in-time stream, but we've got some things to do today. Some stuff happened. Before we get to the back-in-time stuff, as always, we're going to confirm whether or not things are swell. We're going to do a Connecticut old-school commercial clip, and then I have something from the side-scrollers I wanted to look at, and something else as well from Phil today. We will get to our back in time stuff pretty soon. What's up, Misery Merchant? You know, let's just go bottom up. Misery Merchant, hello. Irie, hello. Slurms19, hello. Game Master, hello. Jeff the Carver, hello. Dave1, hello. And then we've got Meth Bear and Aura Master DX. Looks like that's just about everybody so far. Consider liking the stream if you haven't left a like already. What's up, Jay Wusso? Because it helps the boyfriends with our engagement. So consider leaving a like on the stream. And if you're watching a VOD, leave a comment in the comments. I'm going to get to my one of my favorite channels here, Are Things Swell? And this nice gentleman's going to confirm whether or not things are swell. What's up, Shiny Teeth? Good to see you. Here we go.
It is May 29th, 2024, and things are swell today.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate this channel very much. It is all their content. This is all they do. Fantastic. I'm actually gonna sub Taken L's to them right now. I already subbed my Logan K channel to them. Yeah, so go give him a view. I got another Crazy Bruce's commercial for y'all. This is, like I said, he's a Connecticut icon, one of my favorites. I always saw his commercials growing up in the greater Connecticut area. So what have you got for us today, Bruce?
If you're looking for a store that has great bargains, Crazy Bruce's is the place you should go. All my wines are on sale at low prices. Crazy Bruce's where you'll
I love the
go.
cowboy hillbilly LARP. It's very fun.
I will show you a wine that's just right. Crazy Bruce's in West Hartford or Bristol. Shopping there.
I doxed myself. You guys know that I would have lived near the city of West Hartford or Bristol, which they're actually in like kind of different regions, but you'd know that I grew up near one of those places if I was seeing Crazy Bruce commercials. So there you go. You got it. Yeah, Meth Bear's got it. Go Whalers. Hell of a team. I saw one of the last Whalers games when they were still the Whalers when I was 7, I think. My stepdad took my brother and I. It was a great time. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, dude, Irie, no joke. Crazy Bruce is an institution. He sold so much liquor. It is wild how much liquor he moved. Because everybody knew his commercials, and they were great. Kids would sing them. It was fantastic. It's been like, 20-something years since I've seen a Crazy Bruce commercial, but I still remember them. We have a couple of clips to go through. First one is, actually, you know what? Let's do the side scrollers one first. This is a really we've got a stupid side scrollers take, by the way. Meth Bear, you know what? You're not wrong. Liquor seems like it would certainly help because Connecticut, it's a weird place to grow up. What's up, Amadeus? How are you? Oh, Lefty's here. Big ups, Lefty. So this is a really dumb take that Stuttering Craig and the rest of the side scrollers had about your Steam digital library and how Steam is trying to deprive you of the ability of passing on your digital content after you die. Let's get into it.
Pushback on people, they could potentially change that in the future, but I don't know. I think they're totally happy with the idea of, well, you gave us your money.
Valve has confirmed that Steam accounts are non-transferable.
Can I just say right quick right here, Blabs has the most annoying voice in the world. I would rather listen to Leanna talk for 5 hours at a time on stream than Blabs. I'm just putting that out there. Blabs is rough, dude.
Not be passed on to anyone after the account holder's death. And like, I understand that obviously you can't transfer accounts, but you can just take that person's account.
Well, the idea that
yeah, see, Blabs, okay, so I have to give Blabs a little bit of credit here. If someone dies, just have them leave their login to someone. Like a friend of mine passed away a few years ago, and I got their their attorney emailed me their G Suite login with all their Google shit. Like I didn't take possession of the account, but it was like she would really like you to have her G Suite shit and all the stuff, all of like the filmmaking shit she had on her Google Drive. So here you go. Yeah, like just give them your account. It's not that deep.
I think this is a bigger story here. This is actually a very interesting story. It goes back to the idea of physical media versus digital media. And if you
physical media versus digital media in video games is a dumb argument right now because physical media in games is dead, especially if you play on PC. I don't remember the last time I built a PC with a disk drive, with a built-in disk drive. Mind you, I have an external Blu-ray drive just in case I've got like old media that I want to rip or old games on CD that I still want to use. But like the whole thing that Craig is trying to go into, the digital versus physical media, is dumb. That argument is over. Physical media is dead. Get used to it.
If I physically own the game, if I have a copy of that game, I can then give that to somebody or will that to somebody.
That's not true, though, Craig. That's not true. The way Steam exists now, you can't give games to people. You can buy a gift, but you cannot gift games that you have already redeemed for yourself under your login to people. So the fact that it is non-transferable upon your death makes sense. It is consistent with the rest of their operations and the rest of their TOS. I actually left a comment in the comments. Let's see if we see me. I left a comment in the comments and I basically said this is a fake problem. Let's see. No, you're not going to find me because everybody's defending them. Everybody's like, yeah, this is a base take, whatever. It's not. It's a stupid take.
The reason why this story is important is because Steam.
You're full of ketamine, Navi.
If you put in
I don't know if I should say good for you or I'm sorry to hear that. I guess it depends on the reason why you're full of ketamine.
Will that I'm going to transfer my games to Razer upon my death. Steam will not honor that. The games are non-transferable. Whereas if I had a giant box of those games and I was to say Razer gets all my games.
Yeah, but digital rights are not transferable. The very idea of digital rights is such that they are not transferable. That is the whole point. You're trading away the ability to give a box to someone for convenience. That's what we all signed up for, dude. I don't know what these guys are talking about.
Has my games,
Yeah.
which
yes, we can move on. We can move on, Jeff the Carver. This is boring. I really just wanted to highlight how stupid that dumb take is. We don't have to watch the whole thing. Navi, administered by a nurse. Well, wherever you are, for whatever reason, you're in a skilled nursing care situation type deal. I hope you feel better, man. That sounds rough. Yeah, I agree, Jeff the Carver. Bless. Everybody send positive vibes to Navi. Navi needs help. This happened today. This is a Mighty D clip about Phil's new capture situation. I thought it would be timely to go over this before we got into the back in time bullshit. So here we go.
To do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have
This is also one of my favorite DSP clips all the way, where he just goes, "I don't have money to do it," like 9 times. It's very fun.
money to do it. I don't have 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 money to do it.
This is going to be a trip for any of you who didn't watch the podcast today. Some wild shit happened on the podcast.
Here's Phil to tell you more.
At this very moment, I'm actually using new hardware in order to do this stream. Although it's not affecting this portion, the podcast, it will be affecting the gameplay portion.
Oh, dude, Jeff the Carver, to step in for a second. Cobra would kill Rikita. I feel like if Cobra was in an actual fight, Cobra would just be scrappy as hell. He would pick up a knife and just kill Rikita. That's what I think. Or no, excuse me, unalive Rikita. We're not supposed to talk about Minecrafting people on YouTube. I'm sorry.
Over here and show you guys. I know you guys can see this, right? So I got a question. Can you hear this?
I also want to note it's significantly delayed. Watch carefully.
The gameplay portion, just to jump over here and show you guys. I know you guys can see this, right? So I got a question. Can you hear this?
That's like a good half a second delay between the little pop and when he scrolls the menu. So that doesn't bode well.
Can you add that?
My old capture device, which I used for about 1.5 years, was donated by a fan when my other old capture device died. That thing is kind of limited in what it can do. Although it does 4K pass-through, it can only do 1080p 60 frames. It doesn't support HDR. It doesn't support VRR. It doesn't support any of that modern stuff. Garbage. So because of that.
I also would like to admit that I'd like to point out that he admitted to accepting what is very outdated and subpar hardware to begin with.
I couldn't do any of that stuff. So I'm like, I guess we're just going to be stuck where we are. Well, a viewer and fan of mine contacts me.
Well, Amadeus, he never updates anything. He never updates anything.
That since the AverMedia stuff works with your setup, that even though your PC is on Windows 8.1, I think that an AverMedia upgraded device would still work.
So
Yes. Oftentimes, an older device will still be compatible with a newer version of Windows because there is a compatibility layer on those platforms. I have a very old audio interface from 10 years ago that was for Windows 7, I think. Still works on Windows 10, by the way. It's fine.
someone offered to donate me a new capture device to test, and if it doesn't work, no big deal.
Yeah, Shiny Teeth, a viewer and fan named Bill Purnell. That's right.
So I said, hey, if you're willing to donate it, I'd be willing to try it. Listen, we're doing all kinds of good improvements this week, right? So why not give it a shot and just see what happens? So they did, and it showed up this morning, and this is it. This is the AverMedia GC.
I love this. I love when he holds the boxes up. That's my favorite. He holds the boxes up like it means something.
It supposedly works on USB 3.1, which
I also want to point out, like, when other streamers want to make changes, want to make updates to their stream, they just do it. How awesome would it be? And this would never happen, but how awesome would it be if DSP already had this shit configured and he just went about his day, streamed normally, and then someone pointed out, like, hey, Phil, your streams look different. That is how you wow your audience. Like, everyone should always be incrementally improving. Like, nobody should ask for ass pats. This is basically like a protracted segment of him saying, like, look, I've changed. Look, I've improved.
I don't even think I have. I think I have USB 3.0.
Oh, Misery Merchant. Look at the brain on merch. He holds them because he has to read them because he has no idea what they are. I like that. I like that angle. You are very smart.
He's 10 years old.
I don't know.
I don't know.
With my PC, okay? If everything, jives and we don't have any problems, I should be able to play games either at 4K.
No, Game Master. A fan overnighted this to him. That's the lore. A fan overnighted him. this
It's a
thing.
2023 device. The encoding on this thing
Is much better than that garbage, outdated device that I.
That's not how encoding works. Your capture card does not encode the video, Phil. Your processor and or your CPU and GPU would do the encoding. Your capture card is taking the auditory and visual data in from your display source, and it is piping it into your computer via a USB cable. It is not encoding anything to stream.
Was using for a year and a half.
You are my bitch. Thank you for the free money, dummy. And you can lick my balls.
It showed up this morning at 9 a.m. Now,
Oh, big guy. We'll get to that. I have something to say about HDR 120 FPS from my experience actually like working at a TV station. We'll get to that.
my house to get everything done this morning and get in the office and mess with this.
The only other variable here, so we have HDR enabled.
Wait, what did he just say? Hold on.
And you can lick my balls.
It showed up this morning at 9 a.m. Now, I had to rush around my house to get everything done this morning and get in the office and mess with this.
Rush around the house to do what, though? What do you have to do? Besides wake up, eat breakfast, maybe shower if it's a shower day, but it ain't Friday, and turn on your stream. You don't actually start streaming until what? 11 something your time? So you had 2 extra hours, dude. Dude, I get up at 6:30, right? I get up at 6:30. I work from home. I don't actually start working until 9:30. I do a whole ton of shit in that 3-hour period. I wake up, I have a nice breakfast, I shower, because it's good to wash your ass. That's like the main thing to maintaining a woman. To all the men out there, there's been a lot of talk going around the internet about the importance of washing your ass. If you're a chubby gamer struggling to either get or keep a woman, showering every day definitely helps. But dude, you had 2 whole fucking hours. What are you rushing around and doing if you're insisting that you do all of your chores on your day off? I'm derailing. We need to go.
The only other variable here, so we have HDR enabled. We have 120 hertz enabled. We have
Bygone.
This is all good improvements. So let's test this, okay?
I know, Lefty. Like, honestly, I was telling my girlfriend and I were talking about this last night. Yeah, last night we were having a conversation, and we were kind of saying like, yeah, we're fucked with this new generation because they don't shower, they're afraid to talk on the phone, they're rude in person because they have no IRL social skills because they were raised by the internet. This is me sounding like an old man, but that's genuinely how I'm starting to feel about this new generation of, what is it, Gen Alpha? The generation that are younger than the Zoomers are fucking insufferable, man. Just gonna say that right now. Oh, this must be off of DDM because it's the lawnmower start. Yeah. iPad kids. That's right.
Here it is. The old joystick. This is the Hori Fighting Stick Alpha.
That stick is
using it on
huge.
my Xbox for a couple of years.
Holy
So I'm
shit.
going to start hitting things here. When I touch the buttons, it's going to start searching, which I don't want to do. There's no way to like lock.
Whoa, hold on. When he did, look at his arm here. When he does this motion here, look how noodly it is. Look, mine doesn't look like that. Mine doesn't look like that. I have like actual definition. I'm a hairy motherfucker, but mine doesn't look like that. Like, holy shit. The level of atrophy on his forearm is staggering.
Want to do.
My
There's no way to,
God.
like, lock the joystick so it doesn't.
Guys, he is wasting away, dude. He is, I say this all the time, but he is thin and flabby at the same time. Somehow. I don't know. I've never seen a person as thin and as flabby as he is at the exact same time. It shouldn't be possible. It usually means you're sick. Like, I've been incredibly sick before where I've lost absurd amounts of weight, but that's because I have a kidney disease, and every once in a while things happen and I need to have kidney surgery, you know? But I have like an explainable thing. Phil says he's like way healthier than he used to be. This arm does not look like the picture of health. Holy shit.
Move around. So when I wipe this, this is gonna fucking. Yeah, look. How do I?
He's looking rough, dude.
Without touching the button.
Yeah, patchy, slim, thick. Yeah.
Ew, it's like goop.
In a very unsettling way. I don't like it.
So first thing I want to do is go to training.
He also just like quietly admitted to having like coom on his joystick or whatever, which is gross.
Mode. So this is 1080p 120 hertz for me right now, but I want to test the input delay. So I'm gonna need to know how the game.
So Fort Worth Raised, you're right though, because workout does very well in the algorithm. There are gaming channels that have made weight loss journey like the thing, or even just like a side thing. Weight loss shit on the internet does numbers. Even just like basic exercise on the internet does numbers. Phil would never do this because he's afraid to dox himself, even though everybody already knows where he lives. But if he did IRL walking streams on his phone, those would do good numbers. There are plenty of people who would just watch DSP like walk around his complex, on his phone.
Sounds, you guys. Well, for me, this looks silky smooth. In my preview, it looks shallow.
Now, I will say, I don't know if this is something to do with how Mighty D encodes their videos or whatever method he used to capture or download it, but this looks like shit to me.
It looks choppy.
This
not looking like a 60.
this looks like more than 30, less than 60 to me. Like, this looks like a mixed frame rate kind of deal right here.
It's still too loud? Okay. I lowered it even more.
Dude, Meth Bear, exactly. It's okay to have a fat wife. There's plenty of people who have fat wives. It's fine. It's not even that bad to be fat. What's funny is just that he so thoroughly opposes the idea that either he or Kat are unhealthy, even though there are obvious physical signs that they are neither of them in a good place.
What?
Yeah, this looks like absolute dog shit.
The game looks weird now. It looks like it's less frame rate, honestly. It looks like the game has lower frame rate. It doesn't look.
It looks like it's not. It looks like either frames are being added or frames are being taken away. It's like when you go to your grandparents' house and they have motion smoothing on their TV. It looks like that. It looks like that.
It looks like I lost a few frames of animation on my TV.
Either frames are not appearing, or frames are being added.
No delay. I'm serious. I'm looking back and forth. They are perfectly synced.
So it must be his console. Well, he's an unreliable narrator, but this must be his console. I wasn't watching that closely. I usually listen to the podcast while I'm doing my like afternoon work or whatever. But looking at this now, this looks like dog shit, and it's definitely him.
Absolutely perfectly synced. Yeah, absolutely 100% synced.
Even hearing him tap the stick down, he is delayed, dude. No, that's not instantaneous, bro.
Yeah.
Not even close, dude.
The only catch is I can definitely tell there's
frame
drops on the TV, and I'm wondering.
Yeah, I don't know.
On the TV.
I know I've talked to Prophet about this a couple times in the past. Prophet is convinced that his consoles are fucked up from being clogged with Jasper hair and other such things. So maybe because like airflow does impact the performance of a system, especially a console.
The thing I can do is turn off the motion blur. That's the only other option available on consoles.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Meth Bear. If you like to look cute, odds are you're gonna work out. My lady goes to the gym. She works out more than me. She does way better at like eating well and being disciplined with her exercise than I do. So I give her a lot of props for that, and I appreciate it.
Now the drop frame rate's even more apparent.
They're also like, there's something to be said if you want to show someone that you love them. It's a very nice gesture, if you can, is to take care of yourself for them. Because let me tell you, doing sexual things is a lot more fun and a lot easier for everybody if you're both in shape. I'm just putting that out there, man.
Yeah, now the drop frame rate is way more apparent.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. This looks... Dude, this is single-digit frames. This is absolutely single-digit frames right here. How is it this bad? Yeah, dude. Oh my god. That's single digits right there. This is really bad. Yeah, it does look like a PowerPoint, doesn't it?
The lower frame rate bothers me.
So even he's noticing the lower frame rate. So any of us would say, okay, I fucked something up. Or more importantly, and like this is something that I was coming back to today when I was listening to it, is that like he could have tested all of this morning and dialed it in. That's what Lefty and I do. At least like Lefty streams games. I stream a lot of games too. I test all my shit before I even turn the stream on so that it's looking good, sounding good. He doesn't do any of that.
It's not smooth for me. Oh my god, I tried to parry. Wow.
I think Big Guy, I think you're onto something. I heard Prophet say something about a USB issue.
Oh my lord.
That his motherboard, motherboard doesn't natively support USB 3, so he's not going to be able to get the full functionality from that card, which is probably true.
Well, I tried EX.
Link. Oh, Jeff the Carver. Link my personal channel. Sure. You got it, buddy. Of course.
Wow. Lost my test man.
I'm trying to think of the quickest way to get that. I know where it is. Hold on.
Color seems off. What just happened? What happened to the colors?
Oh, this is something I was talking about too in the Discord. So this is when he disabled HDR. When you disable HDR, but you run it through an SDR workflow, it looks like that. It takes away a lot of the brighter colors because it's looking for a bigger color space for that to fall into. There is one box in OBS he could check to fix this. Literally one box. He just needs to go into his capture card source, click properties, and under color space, he needs to check off, I think it's sRGB. It's literally one click in OBS to fix this. You don't have to do anything on your PC. You don't have to do anything at the capture card natively. It's one click in OBS to fix this. And this was driving me fucking mad that no one told him this.
What the heck? All right, first tip of the day. Is just a troll.
Here, actually, Jeff the Carver, I'm going to link our link tree in the chat because it has Lefty's info in it too. So if you're interested in Lefty's personal channel, hit that. My personal channel is on it too.
Someone took me $5.
That's where you can find us.
Hey, I'll look into it. All you got to do is email me, DarksydePhil@hotmail.com, and give me your.
I agree, Game Master, but the thing is, there's a few people in his chat that actually, a few LARPers in his chat that actually like genuinely want to make his stuff better. Like, I don't agree with it, but they're there. You know.
Let me know your channel name, and I'll look into it. And if it's an accidental ban, I'll unban it. You have to understand.
Okay, this is all I wanted to watch. My point is, he's going to be talking about this improvement, quote unquote, for months. Even though today it looked like dog shit and it ran like dog shit, he's going to be like, see guys, I improved my stuff. Look at me. I've changed, because he's trying to load up for the June the King documentary that's already like actually done. So with that, with the current events out of the way, we're gonna finish Spider-Man: Web of Shadows, and we're gonna start Dead Space. We do not have enough time to get through Dead Space tonight. It is fucking long, but we'll finish it another time. But here we go. This is where we left off on Web of Shadows. It's Rhino gameplay part 2. Let's fucking go.
Okay, this is my second attempt at the Rhino mission here. Hopefully the game doesn't glitch this time.
Yeah, I noticed that too, big guy. And the 4K visuals don't mean shit. They actually don't mean shit. They only benefit him. Yeah, this new pause feature. That's right.
Yeah, I know. I gotta do the generator. Whatever.
Oh, good call, Petchy. I should have a disclaimer up. Like every time he says something sus, I should have a button on my Stream Deck that puts the disclaimer up. That'd be fun. I'll do that next time. Oh no, Renee, this is not AI. This is straight from the source, baby. Straight from the fucking source.
Now I know I need to break those 4
Amazing.
on Rhino this time. Yeah.
Time to crack open a soda. Here we go.
Let's go.
That's probably true that the PS5 version may be locked at 1080. At most, it's probably 1440. I wouldn't be surprised if the devs did lock it at 1080 in favor of consistent frame rates. No, this is bubbly. This is bubbly. I don't drink Pepsi. We're not a Pepsi house. Oh, Sheer King. That's already started, dude. He was already raging earlier today. He was already raging after that clip we just watched when he was trying to play in online matches. He was already raging. He was trying to mask it, but he was already getting there. K-Pathic, I don't know if you're talking about Phil or me, but in this case you're right. I am drinking clear liquids like a woman on a diet. I look yellow. I'm gonna change the color temperature on my light. Now I look blue. That actually looks better. There we go. You have Zevia? I've been tempted to get Zevia, Jeff the Carver. I always walk by it because I always hear people talk about it. I love bubbly. It's cheap and there's nothing in it. It's great. Actually, I'm gonna fuck with my color correction settings. Actually no, I'll drop a color correction filter on my camera. Hold on. I know what to do. Alright, let's try this.
Calm down for a second. What? Hit me? What? Come on. Go. Slow fucker. Alright, here we go.
Alright, if it's too yellow, then I need to pull it this way. No. No, that's not it at all.
Alright, Rhino, let's do it. That's not the Tinker? I thought that was the Tinker.
Alright, hold on. I'm going directly to camera controls. And I will do this. It's probably a white balance issue more than anything. Oh yeah. Whoa, now I look super orange.
I'm doing
That actually looks better. Right about there. Huh. There we go. Manual white balance. See what you can do, just tweaking like a few settings. I should do the thing we used to do at the TV station. We used to have a guy stand in the middle of the shot and hold up a white piece of paper. I should do that again. You can actually do that in OBS. You can manually color correct to the white level and basically force a white balance. That's not the Tinkerer that I remember. Being orange is really bad. I'd make a great editor of Phil's channel. Fuck no. I do enjoy editing Phil content to an extent when we're making those Hitman videos, but I don't want to give him labor. I don't mind editing because it's fun to make fun of Phil, but I'd never edit for Phil. And Lefty's been killing it with the edit too. Lefty's been clipping. He's been clipping. Ugh, that Wilson Fisk character model is sus. Oh, this white balance and this focus. Turn off your auto settings, asshole.
Take Spider-Man and the Tinkerer to the command station at Stark Tower. Let's move! Clear this area! Well done, Commander. Get out of here, Fisk.
I'm just gonna put that out there. Seeing this Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson would not have been my first choice for Black Widow, to be honest. There's people that could do it better. I actually think that if Famke Janssen was not already Jean Grey in that universe, Famke Janssen could have been a great Black Widow.
What are they doing? What idiots in authority always do. Oh, wow.
Because, I mean, Famke Janssen already played Xenia Onatopp, and Xenia Onatopp was basically Black Widow in the James Bond universe.
What I thought was an infection turned out to be an invasion. Fires burned out.
Oh, that's a good question, Jeff the Carver. I'm gonna put it in chat. I'm gonna start a question in chat.
Black Widow. She put everything on the line to go along with my idea. I hope for her sake I was right. The only thing certain was that things were going to get really rough.
Spider-Man, while the Tinkerer develops a super weapon to defeat these creatures, you will assist my forces.
Did I just get drafted?
This is terrible to look at. Why did I sign up for this?
Childish jokes.
I thought humor helped people through adversity.
Shut up. Briefing begins now. SHIELD has prepared this area around Stark Tower as a base of operations.
Okay, the question is in the chat.
Civilians as possible and bring them here.
Repeat, the question is in the chat.
This barrier provides some protection from these creatures. Exercise caution.
I see a couple answers in the regular chat. Gugats is a good one.
Want my cell number?
Big ups, DarksydePhil. Welcome.
Shelter and temporary hospital. And no, I do not want your cell number.
Yes.
You think of everything.
Yes, I do. Spider-Man, it is imperative that this safe zone remain intact. It is our only hope for saving the citizens of New York.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Mention that he exists, Mad Dog N. That's funny.
The mission ends. Didn't even bother to list the goals.
Big ups Lefty for the clip, but Phil did not acknowledge Dave as a former member of the armed forces the other day when he did his little like Memorial Day thank you for your service speech, he talked about his great uncle. It's like, yeah, my great uncle was in the armed forces, but he didn't mention Dave, so fuck you, Dad.
What button will it be? Oh, it's Y this time.
A rant about his trolls. That's probably true. I always wonder what Phil talks about to Dave and Linda every week.
Uh-oh, now what button am I supposed to...
We'll never know.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. I didn't do
Meth Bear, down. Get down from there. Oh yeah, shiny teeth. That was legendary lore. Somebody found a letter from one of Phil's relatives from like hundreds of years ago, and it was like, well, no one's paid me in a while. I really need to get paid, or else I can't keep my house. So he comes from a long line of people who ask for money.
It's like the launcher interrupts anything he does. Yep.
I think he's doing the quote-unquote good path, Game Master. I think. Oh, the chat disappeared from the side. Maybe that's because I did the question. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's because I did the question. I'm gonna stop the question. Then hold on.
Get it out. Doesn't that hurt? Yeah, like hell. I'll be with you in a minute. And thanks. You're welcome, I think. Boy, talk about cutting yourself down to size.
Yeah, the question fucked up the chat.
It's who I am. Must be nice.
I might try and do chat through Streamlabs again, because Streamlabs is not as delayed as it used to be. It's gotten pretty quick. I'll look into that.
Oh yeah. Another boss down.
Yeah, the question is broken. It doesn't seem to be working for anybody. Sorry, chat.
Symbiote Wolverine. Uh-oh.
That'd be terrifying. A symbiote Wolverine. They're making that Wolverine or not making it. I mean, it's done. That Wolverine Deadpool movie's coming out, and I'll probably watch it. But honestly, I'm tired of seeing the same old actors coming back to roles they've been doing for 20-something years. I mean, Hugh Jackman has been playing Wolverine for 22 years. Maybe it's time to stop, you know? That's me. That's right. That's right, Amadeus. Have you seen the symbiote Mary Jane in Spider-Man 2? She was horrifying. It's fucked up, man. Oh my god, how much Spider-Man do we have left? Okay, not much. Actually, no, a lot. This is mostly Spider-Man. Holy shit. We got some ground to cover. I think next time I do this, I'm going to play a game on the side. Because I need to do something. I also... So, here's... To stop for a second, here's what I want. Here's what I'm going to try to do for next time. Next week, I'm going to go on vacation. So, no Bygone Era show. Because I'm going on vacation, I'm taking some time off, and I'm traveling. I could be Phil and just not tell you where I'm going. Because that's such a Phil way to deal with it. But I am going on vacation starting this weekend to Washington, D.C. I'm very excited about that. But what I want to do for these streams ultimately is I want to have Phil's feed of his stupid game that he's playing. I want to have a words on stream game that you guys can play in the chat on another pane of the screen. Then I want to have a just casual PC game that I'm playing. Ain't gonna be no Hitman, but maybe like Into the Breach or FTL or something else. But I want to do more with these because sitting here and just watching it is it's tough. I don't like it. And if I don't like it, I think some of you probably don't like it. Or I should say this is painful enduring this. But maybe that's the point. But I want to do more with these streams, so I'm going to try. Thank you, Epion. I've never been to Washington, D.C. Never been to Washington, D.C. It's one of those, like, big destinations that I've just missed my whole life. Things never lined up for me to go there. I've been to plenty of other major cities. Never Washington, D.C. Yeah, that's probably true, Spaghetti Sam. Hanging out with Dave Sr. would be like when Chris Chan's dad hung out with his date. That'd be really funny. Shiloh, the main attraction for me, the only thing I wanted from Washington, D.C., the thing that was non-negotiable on our list was the National Air and Space Museum. Because I'm a big NASA nerd. I love the Apollo program. Like the Gemini and Apollo era of NASA is amazing. And the National Air and Space Museum has a lot of that stuff. We're also going to the Spy Museum. They have a James Bond car exhibit. I'm real excited about that. There was an air museum not far from where I grew up in Connecticut. Cockpit Day was awesome. My parents would take us on Cockpit Day, and that's when you could, like, just go and hang out in all of the old decommissioned aircraft cockpits. It was awesome. I do drive cars. I don't drive very far, and I hate driving. But I also feel like the James Bond car exhibit is going to be all BMWs and all Aston Martins. I don't remember him driving anything else than a BMW or an Aston Martin. I could be wrong. He drove a Lotus? Yeah, that's right. One of the Timothy Dalton movies, he drove a Lotus, didn't he? Yeah. I agree, Meth Bear. DC, in terms of, like, politicians, absolute fucking cesspool. But there's a lot of culture and a lot of cool stuff to see. The only exposure I've had to Washington, D.C. is playing The Division 2. And that's not the same. So I'm happy to go there like IRL. I think so. Will love to, Chad St. John, but I have no intention of interacting with any politicians. It is strictly for pleasure. We're going on vacation. Oh, also, I have to point out, we're doing the DSP thing. We booked a suite. We're getting a suite because it's going to be my girlfriend and I and her mom. And we looked at what would be easier, like logistically for booking. And it was way easier just to book, a suite for a few days than to get 2 different rooms. Plus, it has like a full kitchen and everything in it. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, Lamborghini sounds pretty good. I've never been a car guy. I mean, I drive a 2008 Volvo, which is the most boring car in the world, but I like it. Volvos last forever, dude. You cannot destroy them. They do not stop. I had a Volvo from the time I was 17 to the time I was 23, and I drove it until one of the wheels literally fell off. It was great. Great car.
Excellent. Continuing the boss fight against
It was a 1996 Volvo. It's great. Whoa, this is like the worst looking his stuff has ever been. What are we at? 480p. Come on, DSP. Come on. I agree. Hondas and Toyotas are great for resale. They last forever and they're easy to fix. They're very easy to fix. I drove an Audi for a long time, or not for a long time, but I drove an Audi A4 for about 4 years. It was used. It was a used 2004 Audi A4, and anytime I would need to get it fixed would still be like an absurd amount of money because there's such a markup on parts for anything Audi. But you can use Volkswagen parts on Audis in some cases, which is what I used to do. I used to ask the mechanic to get VW parts when possible. Oh, speaking of stealing, I gotta. Some of you guys might not know about this. Hold on. If you know, you know. No, not ZT. The CT Kia Boys. Anybody know about the CT Kia Boys? We're gonna derail for a second. We're gonna watch a little bit of this because it actually does pertain to Phil. Are you ready? Here we go.
Tell them come get us. CT Kia Boys in the city. They still can't catch shit.
This is great.
If you were to raise kids right now, what's the main thing you tell them as far as steps for success in life?
Go get you any flathead, any USB cord, and go get you any car you want.
There's one thing I want to hear.
BPT, you know how we do it over here. Big 203 shit.
And BPT stands for Bridgeport, right?
Yeah, CT.
That's right. Bridgeport has the most infamous set of Kia Boys in the nation. Chody Taint, when they say flathead, they're referring to the screwdriver. But I saw that this has been a Channel 5 doc that came out a little while ago. I saw that and I was like, fuck man, that's Bridgeport. And Bridgeport really is that much of a shithole. Like, if I'm being honest, I didn't grow up right near there, but I had friends around there and I would end up in Bridgeport just enough to where like all you'd want to do is get out. So the idea of like staying in Bridgeport or growing up there, it is kind of a weird place to grow up, I'm sure. But I really would like someone to send Phil this to react, because I want to see what he says about the CT Kia Boys. So big ups Channel 5, I guess. Oh, Fort Worth. You know Trenton? Trenton, New Jersey? I know all about Trenton. Trenton's rough. My family, my dad's side of the family was from Newark. And Newark is fucking rough, dude. My grandfather's brother, this was back in like, it must have been the mid 1920s, because my grandfather's brother was, I don't know, maybe about 6 or 7, and he was, I guess, playing with some kids in the streets of Newark, and he got snatched. He got like snatched and kidnapped, and no one ever saw him again. So Newark has been a rough city for like 100 years, you know? And I would say Bridgeport is comparable. Newark is way worse. Newark is way worse than Bridgeport, though. Yeah, Timothy, there's a lot of cars that are just like uninsurable, completely uninsurable. It's amazing how vulnerable their ignition systems are. But yeah, Bridgeport is a problem. Hartford, Connecticut is a problem. Really, really rough towns. For a state with so much money concentrated in it, there are some very, very depressed cities. But that's kind of the economics of it, you know? A lot of times there's a lot of money concentrated in one place, and then not far from there is very economically depressed cities. It's just how it works, I guess. Yeah, that's good to hear. Fort Worth. Yeah, dude. New Jersey's rough. There are some very nice parts of New Jersey, but New Jersey can be a rough state. I mean, I live in New York. New York is a rough state. Not just the city, but there are some rough fucking places out here. I live in an area that has a very bad reputation for crime. In New York. Doxed, I know. I'm about to dox myself. But I live in one of those cities in New York where people are like, "Oh, you live there? It must be terrifying." I'm like, "No, it's fine. It's fine." I live in a place where my girlfriend routinely hears gunshots on her way home from work. So, you know, there's that. But it's fine, dude. You can live anywhere safely. You just got to keep your head. No, not Nassau County, but my girlfriend is from Nassau County. She grew up in Nassau County, so I have also seen some shit in Nassau County. Nassau County is weird. No, we're not Long Island people. We're not Long Island people, to narrow that down.
Everyone has a fucking symbiote in this game. Come here, you bitch.
No. I'm not a Long Islander.
What'd she get? Oh, she grabbed me. Wow.
What even is this? What's he doing?
There we go. Got a counter.
My actual physical address has been on stream before. If you look, if you were there, you know. A few of you were there. There was an infamous moment where I doxed myself a while ago. The stream is still up, so you can find me. It's there. I think Meth Bear was there. I remember Meth Bear. He might have even been in the Discord call. It was on one of the roast streams. I clicked something I shouldn't have clicked, and my name and address popped up. And I was like, whoops. That happens.
Holy shit. That was like half of my bar. Oh, what the fuck?
More power to you, Jeff the Carver. That is very difficult to do. Political beliefs are everywhere, dude. You go out to the country, there's a lot of political beliefs. You live in a city, there's a lot of political beliefs. Only way you can get away from politics is to live off grid. But living off grid is nigh impossible these days. It can be done.
Ooh, did I get her? I did.
But it's hard.
Damn, these guys just keep coming back, huh?
No. Crow sus. That's not a way to live. I wouldn't want to live away from people.
Where'd she go? Did she jump off the building?
Bingo, Spaghetti Sam.
Did she mean to do that?
Choosing to live off grid is inherently a political act. That's right. I don't want to get into politics too much, but anyone who says they choose to live off grid, that is a political decision. So it's one that I respect, but it is a political decision. So.
I knocked her off again?
It depends on, well, in my experience, Jeff the Carver, it depends on the city. There's cities here that are like pretty sizable that lean to the right. There's cities here that are pretty sizable that lean to the left. It all depends. It all depends on who it is.
Oh, how dare you stomp on my face, you slut.
That's kind of like an existential question, Visible Dimwit, isn't it? Well, they must be, which is terrifying to think that like in 40 years, in like 40 or 45 years, I'm going to be sitting in some nursing home with some iPad kid, you know, taking me for walks and stuff.
Shit, where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Beating my ass again.
Nah, Meth Bear, we're up. I live in a city where the drugs enter the region. So like drugs come from where I live, which is wild. Like they're not manufactured here, but I'll just say drugs get to my city by boat. A lot of them get to my city by boat, and then they go from there. It's really wild. IVs connected to iPads. Yeah, could be.
Get back up, come on. I need to defend for a little bit here, get my health back again. This is a tough one.
Oh, you can clip. You can clip anything you want. I assume I'm being clipped.
Alright, almost got full health. Where is she? I can't make her out. I'm not so.
Oh, the lighting's changed. Now my white balance is off. I should not have fucked with it manually. I'm gonna go back to regular white balance style. Auto config. Hold on. All right, let's see how this auto white balance does. You bitch.
There she is, you fucking slut.
Ugh. Yeah, white balance makes me look yellow. What? Phil? What? Phil is gonna sit here and talk about butterfaces? Get the fuck out of here, Phil. Phil, you never touched a woman before Panda Lee, and she was your 18-year-old barely legal girlfriend at the time. Allegedly. So to hear him talk about butterfaces is wild. He'd never touched a boob till he was like 28. Come on, dude.
How dare you?
Actually, wouldn't he literally have been 28 when he touched his first boob? Potentially? Let me see. Yeah, potentially, because he got fired in 2010. He would have been 29. Because didn't he meet Panda in like 2011? Wasn't that when he revealed her? Wasn't it like Valentine's Day 2011? So he was 29 years old when he touched a boob then. Okay, cool. Confirmed. And again, I just want to clarify, waiting is fine. If you're a late bloomer or you wait or whatever, that's fine. I'm just making fun of Phil because at this point he would be a 26-year-old, for lack of a better term, basement-dwelling virgin calling a animated cat lady a butterface, Come on, dude. It's cringe. It was cringe even back then.
There's so many people to hit.
Oh,
I keep missing her because she keeps getting out of my
oh my god.
Where is she now? Come on, man. There she is. Gotta look for the hair. Gotta look for the crazy hair.
How can you not tell who's who? Come on, dude. I mean, I can't tell who's who.
Shit, I lost her. Where'd she go?
Thank you for the clarification, Lefty. Not talking shit because he's never touched a woman. We're talking shit because he's him. and it's fun to make fun of him.
Is that her? That is her. Wow.
So the Hello Chew moment, Mad Dog, is on the Dead Space 2 demo. We're not going to see that today, unfortunately. And I don't think that Dead Space 2 demo is up on any of his channels because it was on Blip TV. So I think the only way you can see that is detractor clips, I believe.
Stop hitting me. How dare you?
Based, Lefty. Based.
Where are you?
You're even using those European words. I see you've been listening to Bingo. I'm assuming you've been listening to Bingo.
Finally, cutscene. Jesus. Too many other assholes interfering.
Oh yeah, Blip has been dead. Blip has been dead forever. Of course you do. All right, Ziggy. If I need it, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Actually, Ziggy, can you? You're a wrench. Can you link the video in the chat if you've got it posted somewhere? People are asking for it, so I might as well give the people what they want. I'll give the people what they want. Actually, no, I could probably find it. I could probably find it here. Hold on. DSP. I could probably search DSP. Dead Space. I can't type E. Dead Space 2. Demo. This. Okay, yeah. No, I got it. Here it is. And I already watched it at some point as Taken L's. Since you guys asked for it, here we go.
This is what happens when you let the Jews do whatever they want. You've let the Jews overrun space, and now look at this. Their greed has had the artifact turn everyone into necromorphs. So now I, the last remaining Nazi, must exterminate them. Hello, Jew.
I will say, I do find this kind of funny. Like, this is kind of, like, this is a bad bit. This is a bad bit, and it never should have been done. Like, it was done in poor taste. But the way he's delivering it is actually, like, a little bit funny, and he was having fun, which is more than we could say for today.
I killed him with one shot. Damn.
Oh, also, listen to him in character, and then he just drops character. That's really fucking funny.
Remaining Nazi must exterminate them.
Yeah,
Hello, Jew.
I agree. I agree, Lefty. This was a comedic. Yeah, he goes, "Hello, Chew," and then he goes, "I killed him with one shot, dude." Just immediately drops character. This was his comedic peak, like right here at this moment. This moment was him as funny as he was ever going to be, and he never quite captured that moment because racism, depending on how you deliver it, can be funny. I'm not condoning racism. I'm simply stating that it can be very funny. Look at a lot of comedians that have made racism incredibly funny, you know? Dave Chappelle, Chris Tucker. No, not Chris Tucker. Chris Rock. Like, amazing. Just amazing racist bits that are funny, but I cannot condone them because this is YouTube.
Yes, Jews in space. You'll see
He would get more viewers. He absolutely would get more viewers, unquestionably. Unquestionably, dude. Racial Draft is very good. I like the black KKK leader one. I actually think the black KKK like Grand Wizard is one of the funniest bits of physical comedy I've ever seen because he sells that entire sketch, and everybody around him sells that entire sketch incredibly well, and the awkwardness is palpable. You can practically fucking taste it. Like, there is comedy to be derived from racism, I guess is our point. But if this is the best Phil can do, this ain't it. This ain't it, dude.
You have no legs. give me your money. You've hoarded it for far too long.
You've hoarded it for far too long. Heck, heck, heck.
Balls next to you. You stupid moron.
You big-nosed freak.
You big nose freak is especially funny in the context of him because Rambo is the huge nose. And he's Italian, dude.
Isaac Heimler. That's my name. Fuck you. And now
turn the ovens on.
I forgot about that part. Holy shit. This is the moment. Turn the ovens on is the moment at which it goes too far, in my opinion. That's too much. Because like one of them is talking about pointing out Nazis in relation to Jewish people. The other one is talking about like turn the ovens on is talking about actual genocide, you know? Whereas pretending you're the last space Nazi or whatever, you're just implying it. You're just straight talking about turn the ovens on is probably what got him kicked, in my opinion.
look at this elevator. It's all colorful.
Yeah, dude. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas is one of the best meerkat splices ever. It's perfect. It perfectly fits. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. It just fits perfectly.
Special elevator. It's for the priest only. Takes you to special quarters with his room full of boys. Where are they? I know you're hiding them. This is a long ass elevator.
Yes, Lefty. Thank you for pointing that out. The big deal is the fact that like he was trying to, in his apology, he was trying to pretend that's not, he said things like, that's not who I am. I've never ever said a racist thing in my entire life. This, that, and the other thing, where it actually would have been way more advantageous for him in terms of like maintaining viewers if he leaned into it. Instead of doing veiled threats at Blip TV of like, oh, I have a substantial viewer base, and it'd be really bad if they all left, huh? Like, that's the thing. The problem with DSP is always the fact that he has tried to mask the toxic person he is. He actually could have been much, much, much more successful, and he could have maintained his success if he leaned into his toxicity. Some of the best content creators from that time lean into their toxicity. Keemstar is a perfect example. Keemstar is toxic as fuck, and he leans into it. He's made a career out of being a toxic guy. Phil could have done that. Phil absolutely could have done that. But now he wants to retcon his legacy into being some family-friendly entertainer, and he never was one. So it all just comes off as so disingenuous. At least when you're watching fucking Keemstar, you know what you see is what you get, and he's not going to pretend like he's a good person. Keemstar never ever pretends like he's a good, non-toxic person, but Phil does. So it makes him really annoying. Big ups, Lefty. Thank you. You're very smart, as always. Merch, that's what I tell people, but people tell me I'm too extreme. When I tell people that everything Phil says is a lie, people are like, no, get the fuck out of here. Not everything he says is a lie. But we all know on a long enough timeline, he will always lie about everything. Given enough time, he will contradict himself about almost everything. So all you got to do is wait, and I'm right. No, Rainey, Lefty is married, and I'm spoken for. Not to mention, we're geographically located pretty far apart, so it's just not possible most of the time. Yeah, Lefty, that's a good point too. He will give up the game. He will give up the game in stupid ways that doesn't make sense. Like the push-ups. The push-ups is a very retarded way in which he contradicted himself. All right, I don't care about the bonus footage. I just wanted the meat. We're gonna resume our programming. Here we go. Like when he said he couldn't move the camera to do push-ups, and then less than 24 hours later, he moved his camera in the exact exact same spot. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. I should make like weird TV station bumpers for these streams. That'd be really fucking great. Because I already have the gimmick like I'm watching it on TV. I'll make TV station bumpers. And I will also give them to ALT for WPIG. Dude, just fight the mobs, dude. Just fight the mobs. Then worry about her later, man. There she is. That was her, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's there. She's in the corner there.
Then why don't you go hit her, dude? Yeah. There you go.
That's not her. Some asshole.
Some asshole.
Is she hanging off the fucking thing there? Yes, she is. You get off there. Get off that fucking thing. What are you doing? Bitch.
Ha 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 ha. His laughs back then were even more annoying than they are now. Holy moly. So guys, we're gonna derail for a second. Let me see if I can find it. I actually made for my Logan K channel, this was a long time ago when I was like relaunching my Logan K channel. Let me see if I can find it. I made a TV style intro and outro for my I made a TV station style intro and outro, but I might have gotten rid of it. Hold on. Here, I'm gonna let this play, and I'll look for it.
Is that her? No, there she is. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
But it was like it was like old 70s PBS. Like, contributions from viewers like you. God, I gotta find it. I might have deleted it. Maybe it's on one of my channels. Hold on. I'm gonna look.
I can't even target her, look. Like, it's impossible to target her. There's too many people on the fucking roof. Why is Mary Jane taking so much damage already? It just started.
Oh my god.
Alright, where'd she go?
Okay.
What? Where'd she go? And she vanishes, yes. Oh, I'm gonna win. That's it. That's what I need. Dude, where'd she go now? Come on. Stop going to the other side of the building, goddammit. Come on. Dude, she's right there. I see her in front of me. How'd she get down there?
No, I think I got rid of it. I could make it again.
Of course she gets the upper hand.
But it was a great like crunchy 70s PBS intro. I fucked it up. I put all these VHS artifacts on it, and it looked awesome. It sounded bad and it looked awesome.
Now where is she?
Or maybe I have it on my Google Drive. Hold on. I'm trying to think of all the places I would have put it, and I'll see if I can find one that still exists.
Now she's gonna go attack MJ. Get back over here. Fuck you. Come on. Where the fuck is she? I can't see anything. Where is she? Oh, okay, she appeared.
No, I don't think it exists. I'll make it again. I'll just make it again and I'll use it for this. That's actually what I need to replace the Back in Time intro. I should make like an ironic PBS intro but have Lefty and I in it. That's what we need.
Yes, cheap hits. I love it. Yes, I can't.
I need to find the station sign for like the King County like local TV station. Hold on.
Trying to get some health back.
King County, Washington.
Full screen it hits me when I'm trying to heal. Yes. Oh, I finally countered her. Holy shit! It's the first time.
Ah, KCTV. Yep. All right. That's it. Public Snortcast system. That's pretty good, Farmer Beavis. KCTV.
Get back up there. Finally getting some health back.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Because I definitely need I need another intro for these streams besides the Back in Time. The Back in Time is just kind of like something I put together to create a little bit of hype as an intro, but I'll make my own. Next time I stream, I'll have my own. Oh, KSNRT? Yes. Yes. KSNRT. I like that. I like that, Timothy. I'll make it. I'll make it happen.
Where is she? Come on.
And merch, I don't know if you'd be interested in this, but I might hit you up to make me like some kind of musical loop. Some like 70s Muzak style musical loop to put in the intro. And I could put old clips of Phil, like old vlogs of Phil, and like dirty him the fuck up. That'd be a fun project. I don't know. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up when I get back from vacation. We also need to stream together. So I'll hit you up when I get back from vacation the following week.
Stop that, you fucking slut.
No, we can work on it together, dude. We'll work on it together. It'll be a collab joint, merch.
Almost got her.
No, well, so some KSRT or KNST, almost like just DENTV, like Dent TV. You just got to be like, oh, it's DENTV, something Dent, or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, would it qualify as a Gintro? Because it would be a Gintro to some of our streams, or an intro to some of my... Yeah, Den TV. Oh, KDNT. Yeah, that's it. That's it. KDNT. Yeah.
Where'd she go? Where'd she go? There she is. Couple more hits. Come on, come on.
Yeah, I love the arms of the beggar. Yeah, we'll make that. We'll make that together, merch. You're also... I might actually hit you up for some dirtying up video ideas, because you're very good at dirtying up video. I can kind of do it, but the way that you touch your video is very interesting. I like the way that you touch your video. Show me how to touch my video like you touch your video. That sounds very sus. It would have to be a K, yes, because we're talking about the West Coast.
Please, Lord, let me heal.
Touch my video. Merch. I do most of my video dirtying in Premiere. I don't even use After Effects for my video fuckery. You can fuck up your video in all kinds of weird ways just using like basic Premiere filters if you position them and scale them properly. It's all about those keyframes, baby. You just got to keyframe correctly, and then you can set those keyframes up in a perfect loop, and you're good to go. You're good to go. It's how I do most of our Hitman stuff. Most of our Hitman stuff is just like basic keyframing. Kermit the Frog and Begbird. Oh, we could go full into like local PBS station. We could absolutely do this. I like that Silent Weapons. I've gotten decent with certain After Effects. Like I do our Hitman avatars. Like when we have our Hitman animated avatars, I do those in After Effects. But that's me taking time to learn a very specific process. I don't actually know a lot about how After Effects works. I just look up very specific processes and I copy what other people do. But that's what content creation is. Big ups Trisha Helfer. The hottest lady on Battlestar Galactica. I'll fight anyone. Trisha Helfer is beautiful. Like, absolutely beautiful. She's tall. She's like 6'1". She's 6'1". She could kick your ass, and she's like devastatingly hot. My girlfriend likes her cheekbones. My lady's a cheekboned girl.
Continuing the symbiote vulture gameplay.
All right, we're gonna play the vulture.
Oh, he's almost dead, but he's taking four fucking ever to kill. I cannot grab him with any of the air throws that I've been using in this entire game.
She did do Playboy. Her and Katie Sackhoff were doing a calendar for a while. A like semi-nude calendar for a few years. And I'm gonna confess, I bought it. I bought it with the permission of my lady friend, because she's fans of them too. So we have lewd Katie Sackhoff, Trisha Helfer calendars around here somewhere. It is frackin' nice. They're sitting barely clothed on motorcycles. It's pretty hype. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's frackin' nice. So say we all. You can always tell a Battlestar Galactica fan in public when you say, "What do you hear?" And they know how to finish the phrase, "What do you hear?" I've done that before, and I've like gotten a response in the wild. It's so great. What do you hear? Nothing but the rain. So grab your gun and bring in the cat. That is such a cool little thing they do. So good.
Oh shit! I'm trying to fall. Oh, he's raping me.
Oh, completely convincing as an android.
I'm gonna try to avoid him and gain health here. It's almost over, but I don't want to die here.
No, we're not shooting cats. I live in a pro cat household. We love cats around here.
Almost got full health back.
Cats are great. Cats are the best.
Alright. I'm gonna try again here.
My girlfriend and I are not dog people because we're chronically tired people. And when you have medical issues that make you chronically tired, a dog ain't for you. I'm just gonna say that. A dog ain't for you. So get a cat. Cats are a lot better if you have medical stuff that make you chronically tired. I like dogs though. I've known some nice dogs. We wouldn't want a dog of our own. No, we're not doing that either, Farmer Beavis. I'm a little bit of a cat simp, I have to confess. My girlfriend is too. My girlfriend and I both think that base trick cat was pretty cute. We have both come to that consensus. My girlfriend also just thinks that the whole situation of base trick cat is a very like funny one if you think about it. She just sits there with kind of like a vacant look on her face while her boyfriend blasts bass in his Subaru. It's a really weird situation.
Come on, Spider-Man. Stop being a pussy.
Oh yeah, dude. Irie, to stop that, so our friends who we got Rosie from, who foster a lot of cats, are not dog people. They're not dog people at all. But they fell in love with a very specific dog. So they got that dog. Their dog's name is Una. And they're like, no, we're not dog people. We're Una people. We love Una so... We don't like dogs, but we love Una so much we had to have her. So some dogs just be special like that, you know? Come on, man.
There we go. Hit him. Hit him more. One more. Oh, is that it?
Oh my god.
Sequence, I bet. All right. Try to be alert here.
Merch, I would say most of the time the animal chooses you. The cat or dog chooses you.
Caught his dagger. X.
You don't even know it, but you feel it. You feel it in your heart. And you're like... I gotta take this guy home. I gotta take this animal home.
Dude, they better let me redo that. Oh, okay. Thank God. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel the same way about my cat, honestly. Little Rosie, her name is Rosie. She came in as a semi-feral, didn't like us. We never saw her, but now she's not a cuddly cat, but she like stalks us. She's a guardian. She's what they call a guardian. She's constantly watching us. She's watching the doors, making sure nobody is coming and going. She's very protective. Cats are like that. She is a robust black cat. Very robust, very fun.
Oh shit. I already chose the red path.
Yeah, when cats do that to you, when they wrap, well, cats do this thing where they wrap their paws around your arm, and it's impossible to resist. Rosie does that to me, and when she's trying to get food, and I'm like, listen, you know what that does to me? You little freak, stop doing that. Cats are very manipulative. Don't listen to them, don't fall for it. Oh, you know what? I need to put my camera above the chat pop-up. My layout's all fucked up. There we go. Does this work? Yes. Yes, it does. Because now the pop-up comes up behind me. That's better. Oh, boy. All right, we're almost at Dead Space. We're almost... God, we don't have a lot of time. I'm going to redirect y'all to WPIG like I usually do.
I guess you saved the city.
Scammed. This is mostly a Spider-Man stream and like a little bit of Dead Space. I scammed you all. Yes, K-Pathic, we have actually said, my girlfriend and I have actually said we have a BBC at home. And some people, depending on who it is, think that's quite funny. We got that BBC. She's really robust. Let me show you. She's a robust cat. I gotta find her. I had her in my OBS for one of my last streams. But I think I got rid of her. I got rid of her her picture. It's coming back. Come on. There she is. There she is. She's robust. Quite large.
Alright, trying this again. I apparently have 10 seconds. I don't know what I'm doing. Plant the bomb, okay.
Yeah, put Rosie in front of Phil. Yeah. Yeah, she's good. She's good. We love her. She's fucking loud when she's hungry. I'm surprised. She should be yelling at me to feed her anytime now. She usually eats around 9 o'clock. She eats at 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. That's how we do it. Oh, shooting himself out of the cannon. Your parents had a robust black cat. They nicknamed her Bowling Ball. Yeah, they're just round. They're just round suckers.
Now what?
No, I don't play mobile games. I don't. I used to. I played Supercard for a while when I worked at the TV station. A guy I worked with that was really into wrestling at the time got me into it because when we were waiting for our live shows to start, because we'd have to like wait for the event we were covering to like start, and then we would you know actually have to do graphics and like sound mixing for the show. So we would sometimes be sitting around for like 40 minutes or more after we were set up. So we would just be pulling. We'd be getting those free polls on Supercard. I had a Rowdy Roddy Piper card. That thing was goated.
My two allies are standing there like idiots. What am I supposed to do? Go underneath here?
Yeah, merch. What the fuck? Cats don't care. Well, they do, but it's like they'll get over it.
No.
Does a cat get stressed when a weird person comes into your house to deliver a TV? Sure they do, but they get over it. They're cats. They're cats, dude.
Why did this game become so buggy on the last level? This is very odd.
How's it buggy? Is it because it's a Spider-Man game?
Plant the bomb again?
That has never quite gone away, has it?
At the very end. Alright, where am I putting the bomb? I don't see.
I hard disagree with him on that. The end of games can be quite bugged. Has he played KOTOR 2? Knights of the Old Republic 2 is buggy as fuck towards the end.
Where?
That whole last sequence, the whole last map is buggy as fuck.
God help us all.
Because they cut so much shit from the very end, and you can tell. You can tell the end of that game is a goddamn mess, but I still love it. It's great.
And I lose instantly because it didn't spring me back up there. Okay.
Yeah, rip Kobe.
Like I knew was gonna happen.
Mad Dog, you can get mods on PC that restore a lot of that cut content. that make it like a fuller game.
Or whatever. Let's go. Let's go.
I might play that. I just finished Alan Wake 2. So I'm looking for another offline game to play. I might just start another Jagged Alliance, hello Stray Fox. I might just start another Jagged Alliance 3 campaign. Because I love Jagged Alliance 3. It's great. Oh my god, this is like sickening. It's like... this perspective, man.
Well, don't jump. Don't dare you jump, you'll die instantly.
No! You're Spider-Man.
You know what? The game is pretty good, but this final mission is ass. Yes, on the underside, I don't care. Let's go.
Firma Beavis, I played a lot of Jagged Alliance 2 like 10 years ago, but I never ran mods with it. I never ran mods with I'm a vanilla guy when it comes to Jagged Alliance games. Also, Fox is the best merc. Fox and Mouse are the best mercs. Fox, Mouse, Grizzly, and maybe Buns for a sharpshooter. Yeah. Fox, because Fox is a good medic. She's also very persuasive. Grizzly is a good all-arounder. Mouse is sneaky. I also like how the different mercs could have likes and dislikes. I should stream that. I should stream that on my personal channel. Jagged Alliance would be a fun game to stream. I need to break away with Hitman. I always say I'm gonna do something else than Hitman. But a lot of times on stream, like when I'm doing like a personal stream, I always think I'd rather be playing Hitman. I streamed a ton of Hitman this past weekend, by the way. The VODs are on YouTube. They were very fun. I'm almost done with a successful freelancer campaign. If I beat this campaign, I'm gonna make a supercut of it. Oh no! Palm Primus, you gave me an image I didn't need.
This is against everything you believe.
What?
Firma Beavis, I've been using Barry in my current run that I just started the other day. I've been using Barry. I forgot how fucking funny Barry is. They all have little funny like activation phrases. It had been a while since I played. I forgot how based and funny that game is. That game also has the disclaimer on it, meaning like this game is based on politics of a different time. We don't want to offend anybody. But it's really funny. Really funny game.
Maybe we can get some help from the inside. Brock, Eddie, I want to talk to you for real.
I want you!
I was not paying attention.
No, you were not.
I got instantly.
It's not staying down.
Okay.
Maybe we can get some help.
I tried running Jagged Alliance 2, Farmer Beavis, but reading the UI at any resolution over 1080 is impossible. I tried running it at 4K not too long ago, and the text was like so fucking tiny. I couldn't even read it. How is he failing a QTE? How? How? Come on, man. Wow. How are you failing QTEs, man?
Button pushing bullshit is ridiculous.
Nice trick.
Ha! Let's see how far off he was from that. That was kind of sus. Get ready. Get ready. Dude, it's not that hard, man. Just push the buttons, dude.
Nice trick. It's not staying down.
Okay, I'll concentrate now.
Button pushing bullshit. That's right. How do you fail a QTE, man? Is DSP a button pusher? Remember, he called someone a button pusher the other day. Fucking button pusher.
Isn't the ship gonna blow up anyway?
No, 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 no. How do you... He's just not paying attention. He's just not paying attention. No! Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, he just didn't press it. He just didn't press it, dude. He's drunk. He's drunk and... Because I think what he's doing is like... This has happened to me and like... There's a couple times in like the Wolfenstein games, like the newish Wolfenstein games, where like a cutscene will launch right into a QTE, and like let's say you put your controller down to like take a drink or whatever, a dude will just start stabbing you. Like there's an infamous scene in Wolfenstein where you think it's a cutscene, but it's not a cutscene. It's actually just a dude like stabbing you in the chest repeatedly, and you're supposed to push a button to take his knife and stab his chest. I think it's that. I think DSP is literally like putting his controller down and being like, I can't do anything, dude.
Dude, this is ridiculous. It's not staying down. They give you almost no fucking time to press the button.
This guy sucks. You're probably right, Mad Dog. You're probably right.
This is fun. Pushing buttons.
I'm pushing buttons. Blech. He got the B button that time. Why wasn't that a QTE? Okay, yeah, he's locked in. He's locked in. Nice snort. The snorts are harder to hear, but they're still there. They're still there.
Oh boy.
Probably. Cause it's 2008, dude. I pressed Y. Let's see, did he? Yeah, his controller was down. No, he didn't press it at all. He didn't even get like the little wrong button notification. He just didn't press it. No, you didn't. You did not press Y, dude. How do you fuck up a QuickTime event this many times? This is like his 10th attempt on this one fucking QTE. This is actually making me upset now. I'm toxified. I've been okay up to this point, but I'm toxified.
It's all fucking trial and error. It's so dumb.
No! QTE is not trial and error, dude. QTE is following a prompt. How is following a prompt trial and error? Is Simon Says trial and error, motherfucker? No, it's not. The toxicity of our city. That's right, Shiloh. I am very toxified right now. Luckily, it's not long to go until I can redirect you kids to Grandpa ALT's house. Grandpa's gonna take care of you, okay? You're gonna go with Grandpa.
Oh boy, time to die again. What do I push now?
Actually, speaking of that, let me set up the redirect.
Red path. This whole playthrough is a red path.
Oh. ALT is not up. So I'm gonna redirect you guys to Raw Phil, I guess. Yeah, Raw Phil. Unless someone else boots up in the next little while. Then again, it's a little early. I could change the redirect. Grandpa Alt smells like Old Spice. No, he smells like Mitchum. I guarantee you, he smells like Mitchum shaving cream.
No explanation? Come on.
All right. Ludwig is going up too. All right, I'll decide. I'll decide for you. Because like Phil said the other day, I make the decisions around here. That was very funny when he was on stream and people were trying to like tell him what to do. He's like, you know what? I make the decisions around here. Take charge Phil is really funny. No, I don't mind Mitchum. I've never used it. My grandpa did. My grandpa loved Mitchum. They should be, Game Master. That's where I want to put you guys. I've kind of gotten used to these Wednesday night streams, just getting you guys to WPIG.
It took a few weeks, especially with the geniuses.
I want to try and get guests on this stream too, but getting people on Wednesday nights is hard. One of these times, ALT is just going to be on this stream. He asked me a while ago if he could come on, so I'd like to try to get him on one of these streams. It's funny because what would happen probably is I'd get him on the stream, he would leave a little early to start WPIG, then I'd redirect you guys to him. You'd get hours of ALT. That's how it would work. I am a speed stick guy. Speed stick or right guard. That's the ending? Pick up Shaba Games. No, that's not 100. That's not 100. Unless, did he get another 20? Did he get another 25? All right, let's see. Let's count them. I don't think it's 100, chat. I don't think it's 100.
That's the ending?
So that's 20. Let's count it. 20.
Wow. That's really cheesy.
And 75. Actually, Phil, you got 95 points for beating the game, not 100. Dumbass.
Just got 100 points for beating the game. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. His waiting room is not up. Usually, at least the waiting room is up.
Well, the game was pretty good. True to the comic.
Pretty good, man.
Some control issues and some ridiculous button tapping issues during the bosses, but overall, pretty good game. All right, on to the next one.
Oh yeah.
What? I have to start over? Completely over? Are you kidding?
Yeah, you know what? If ALT's not streaming, I'll direct you guys to Ludwig. You guys are gonna go to Ludwig after this.
Dude, how do I hit the head? I don't get it. Hit it.
You've been using Mitchum for 20 years? Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just the meme is that like older people use it. Because my grandpa did. My grandpa loved Mitchum. It makes me think of Robert Mitchum, the old actor. The old actor with like the barrel chest and the big belly. He was in a lot of like hard-boiled detective movies. That's pretty brutal, Mad Dog. Explain, please. Mashing. Wait, why are we... Oh, this was Oh, I duplicated this in the playlist. We shouldn't be watching this because that was there and that was there. Yeah, we've already seen this. When I was making the playlist, I duplicated it. All right, so let's remove this and let's go on to Dead Space. We got a couple hammers in chat. It's cool though. This is Dead Space.
Why did that happen?
Oh, D-Dog. Holy shit. Member Bomb by D-Dog 1968. Thank you, D-Dog. I appreciate you, as always. You're always so generous with us and a lot of other detractor channels. Big ups, D-Dog.
Thank you for the membership.
We appreciate you spreading the love. Amazing Member Bomb.
Thank you for the membership.
We appreciate you.
Thank you for the membership.
That thing, I die instantly. So it's definitely not what I want to happen.
Thank you for the membership.
See? That guy
Oh, Meth Bear. Thank you, Derek. Meth Bear with Derek fact. Robert Mitchum was also born in Bridgeport, Connecticut. What's up with everybody being from Bridgeport? Ernest Borgnine was from Bridgeport. Big ups Ernest Borgnine, by the way.
Thank you for the membership.
Seth MacFarlane. RTU. Phil.
Thank you for the membership.
Also, Titus Welliver, the guy who plays Bosch, is also from Bridgeport. Big ups, D-Dog.
Thank you for the membership.
They're just gonna keep going forever.
Thank you for the membership.
Oh no. Sorry, everybody. The stream stopped. But now we're back up. Sorry. I just had to refresh OBS. Not a big deal. So Meth Bears. So Kat's from Connecticut. I wonder what town. Do we know where she was born? I wonder. Good to be back, T-Dog. Yeah, there. So the theory is that. Okay, not specifically. We don't know what town. So the theory is that like Dave, Linda, and Phil are kind of like, at least my working theory and a few others. Dave, Linda, and Phil are kind of like the weirdo black sheep of the family, and everybody else seems a little bit better than them. However, we do have the story of Melissa being on drugs, which Phil judges her very, very harshly for. Yeah, Meth Bear, I knew Kat's dad was still alive in Florida. I knew he was still around. Because I know her and Jenna have different fathers, right? Same mother, different fathers, if I'm not mistaken. Probably Farmer Beavis. I would just be more curious than anything else what part of Connecticut she's from. Because I can't say I've been everywhere in Connecticut, but it's not a big state, so I'm familiar with a good chunk of it, I would say. But when I look at Phil, it makes perfect sense that he's from Bridgeport. Perfect sense. No question. Oh, Jenna's dad's dead? That really stinks.
You ran right by me like an idiot, though. You didn't even attack. Where'd he go? Where did he go?
I mean,
What a dumbass.
I mean the thing is, like, if you think about it, Spaghetti Sam, I'm going to derail for a minute. If you think about the way that Phil talked about his own marriage, right? With Linda kind of pressuring them to get married when they were in Connecticut. Because I rewatched the Tevin stream, like, pretty recently, last week. Because I felt like having something on when I was doing, you know, some tedious parts of my work one morning. Linda said something to the effect of, you know, Philly, you really should get married because if you're in your 30s and you're not married, there must be something wrong with you. Meaning, like, and when people say that, when old boomers say, I think there's something wrong with you, you're in your 30s and unmarried, it's them asking if you're gay, right? That's kind of what Linda was saying. So it's like, Philly, marry this cat girl so that people don't think you're gay, son. Like, that was kind of the implication, which is kind of funny if you think about it, considering his relationship with Rambo. Oh, sorry about that. I had to refresh my chat pop-up because it was not refreshing. The Rambo was the one that got away. He loved Rambo. Still does, probably. Rambo and T. Carter are like the only people we know that he was kind of close with, you know? So that's just how it goes. Uh-oh. I have not watched any of the Mario and Sonic throwbacks yet. I'll consider it, though. I'm gonna have a long train ride to DC, so I'll probably download some of that stuff for the train. Or I think hasn't like Atlas or Brand Dude been watching those? I'll probably find a restream and I'll download it for the train. Oh, really, Farmer Beavis? That's very telling. Spaghetti Sam, I will put it like this. PC is definitely the place to play. It's the place to play games and stream. However, I also do like consoles. Like, I have a beefy PC with a TI graphics card in it. But, to quote Cobra, I also have a PS5. I think PC and console can coexist. But if you're streaming, PC is undoubtedly the best streaming experience for you and your audience, for sure. But I fundamentally think that people should play what they like and play what you're comfortable with.
Let's see. For what I'm to understand, most of the item drops in this game are completely random, meaning you could play.
Yeah, Rambo, you betrayed him and he hates you. That's right. It was all Rambo's fault. Irie, one case of games being better on console was Callisto Protocol. Oh man, Prophet, big ups, dude. Thanks for coming by. You're living that life. You're living that fucking life, my dude. Enjoy your adult content. Fat responsibly, my friend.
See what's upstairs too. Well, you know what? I might as well push this first.
Ugh. I'm getting tired already. Like an old man. I'm like an old man. Yeah, we do need more Prophet content. Prophet, there may not be enough here, but it'd really be funny if you made a video on what happened today. I would love a Prophet dissection of the fuckery that went on during the podcast today. I was listening to it during work, and I couldn't help but think that you are probably popping a vein, or several veins, listening to him talk about refresh rate in hertz versus frame rate. Oh, it's being worked on? Oh, big ups! Well, Prophet has a video coming. I figure you would. I didn't think you'd be able to resist. That's right. That's right. The Jenna jail story got broken on a Prophet stream. Prophet, I miss those chill Friday night streams you used to do. Those are fun. Those were fun to listen to and occasionally come by. I miss those. Like you and Heather and Lord Thunder. That was fun shit. Yeah, Irie, I did feel pretty dumb. I felt pretty dumb. Like, I like to think I know my shit when it comes to like audio and video stuff, but I felt dumber having listened to it. Especially when he didn't understand that HDR requires retoning if you're putting it out to stream. Oh yeah, and that Meth Bear asshole. Yeah. I'm sorry, Meth Bear. I forgot. Well, Meth Bear, you're everywhere. you end up on everybody's fucking stream at some point. It's really funny. Sorry, Meth Bear. Oh, you're gonna be taking the Saturday bingo. Okay. But you got to quit your job for. Well, good luck in quitting your job. Changes like that are not easy, but from the few things you've said to me about your work situation, it seems like it might be for the best. So, big ups and whatever comes next for you, buddy. I would love to watch some Prophet bingo. Oh, he's stuck at 27. Okay, okay. I was wondering about that. Because I know recent versions of OBS make retoning so easy. Retoning HDR to force SDR is just a single click. It's very easy.
Alright, well, I just used this store in the last level, so I don't need to go to this.
So he's gonna fuck himself over for anything that he turns HDR on. So he's inevitably getting to the point where he will need a new PC. DarksydePhil, big ups, dude. We did. It's not in this playthrough, but I did derail and I did watch the Hello Chew segment. We did watch that earlier. We did. Well, Windows 8 is screwing him. His whole PC is screwing him too. That's kind of the thing, Prophet. He should be using that mini PC as a streaming box. There's no reason for him not to. No reason for him not to.
Oh, it's level 3 suit. I don't need that. I can probably sell it. Excuse me. What the hell? This guy's alive? Oh, that's what's his face?
Yes, this is one Darksy. Yeah, he doesn't have native USB 3. He has some, if I recall in your PC video on him, he has some kind of like USB adapter scenario where like the headers on the motherboard are converting from USB 2 to 3, which is not the same thing. Rydrake, hello. My phone just started playing a YouTube video. Why did a YouTube video just start playing on my phone? That's sus.
By the way, Isaac, be careful. I saw something out there. I don't know what. I got a glimpse. It was big.
Yeah, Windows 10 stops September 1 of 2025. That seems like a quick phase out. They're just phasing shit out now. It was you, Rydrake. You did it. You watchdog style hacked my phone like Aiden Pierce.
So Isaac, do everything while I stay here and press buttons. Okay. Sure, why not? You know, I don't protest. I just do what I'm told. Alright, this time I will.
Well, yeah, Doomer Ziggy, that's why like this playlist is so long, because he recorded most of the game. Like, not all of it, but he skips around. Like, you can tell he skips around. There are continuity gaps from cut to cut. But this was kind of his first almost full playthrough, which is wild to think. We're watching it now. We're watching it now.
Okay, so I beat this huge shack.
So yeah, that's gonna be it. I gotta clock out tonight because I got stuff to do. But thank you very much for coming to the stream, everybody. No content for me for at least another week because I'm going on vacation. I'm going on legit vacation starting Saturday. So very happy about that. I don't know exactly what Lefty's planned, but I'm sure he's got you covered on something. Either way, I'll be back after vacation. I am going to make a new intro so you don't have to suffer that back in time stuff anymore. And would really like to keep this going. So thank you, everybody. Big ups, and we'll see you next time. Bye.